What if I told you that a small, almost forgotten coin from 1993 could still hold a hidden value today? Not because it looks special at first glance, but because most people never paid attention to it in the first place? The 1993 Philippines 10 Sentimo coin is one of those coins that quietly passed through millions of hands. People used it for the smallest daily purchases, dropped it, ignored it, and sometimes didn't even bother picking it up. It was just another low-value coin, something that didn't seem important at all. But that's exactly what makes it interesting today. Because in the world of coin collecting, the coins that were ignored, the most often become the ones people start searching for years later. Now imagine this. Somewhere in your home, maybe inside an old drawer, a forgotten wallet, or a small coin jar, there could be one of these coins sitting unnoticed. And the surprising part is, while most of them are still common, some versions of this coin can actually carry more value than you would expect. The design of the coin itself is simple, but meaningful. On one side, it features Apolinario Mabini, a respected figure in Philippine history, often called the brain of the revolution. His presence on the coin gives it a strong historical identity. Around his portrait, you'll find the inscription Republica ng Pilipinas along with the year 1993. At first glance, everything looks normal, clean, and standard. But sometimes, it's these exact details where small differences appear. When you flip the coin, you'll see the seal of the Banco Central in Pilipinas along with the denomination 10 Sentimo. The design is official and minimal. Nothing flashy, nothing unusual. And yet, for collectors, even the smallest variation in this design can make a huge difference. This coin was made from copper nickel, giving it a slightly silver appearance, with a lightweight and a small size of around 15 millimeters. Because of its size, it was easy to lose, easy to forget, and over time, many of these coins simply disappeared from circulation. Some were thrown away, some were damaged beyond use, and others just vanished over the years. And this is where things begin to change. As fewer coins remain in good condition, collectors begin to pay attention. Not because every single coin is valuable, but because some of them are different. And those differences are what create value. Now let's be real for a moment. Most 1993 10 Sentimo coins are still very low in value. If you find a regular one in used condition, it might only be worth a few cents, maybe a little more depending on where you sell it. Even coins in better condition might only reach a few dollars. But the real excitement starts when we talk about rare variations and errors. Sometimes during the minting process, small mistakes happen. These mistakes are not intentional, but they create unique coins that collectors love. For example, if the design is slightly off-center, where the image is not perfectly aligned, that alone can increase the value. If you notice doubling in the letters or numbers, where the text appears slightly duplicated, that's another sign of a possible error coin. In some cases, parts of the design may appear weak, faded, or incomplete. These small imperfections, which might look like damage to an untrained eye, can actually make the coin more interesting to collectors. And in very rare situations, a coin might even be struck on the wrong type of metal, making it completely different from standard versions. Coins like these are not easy to find, but they do exist. And when they are discovered, they can be worth significantly more than regular coins. Not thousands or millions as some exaggerated claims suggest, but still enough to make them valuable in a collector's market. This is why it's important to actually check your coins carefully. Most people look at coins casually and assume they're all the same. But if you take a closer look under good lighting, you might start to notice small details that others miss. The year, the alignment, the sharpness of the design, the edges, everything matters. One very important thing to remember is never to clean your coins. It might seem like a good idea to make them look shiny and new, but cleaning can actually reduce their value. Collectors prefer coins in their original condition, even if they look cold or slightly worn. That natural surface is part of the coin's authenticity. Another reason why coins like the 1993 10 Sentimo are becoming more interesting is because of how everyday currency is changing. As digital payments become more common, physical coins are used less and less. This means fewer coins stay in circulation. And over time, older coins slowly fade away. What was once common can quietly become uncommon. And that's how collectibles are created. Not instantly, not overnight, but slowly, over time. So the next time you come across an old coin, don't ignore it. Take a moment, look at it closely, and think about where it came from and how many hands it has passed through. Because sometimes, the value of a coin isn't just in its price, but in its story, its rarity, and the small details that make it different from the rest. Maybe the 1993 10 Sentimo coin in your collection is just a normal one. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something more. So before you spend it, lose it, or forget about it, check it. Because hidden value doesn't always come in big, obvious forms. Sometimes, it comes in the smallest coins, quietly waiting to be noticed. And who knows? The next coin you check might surprise you.